as I already told you, we have three models of training. Self-paced training is there, online training is there, classroom training is there. So it all depends on your comfort zone, that whatever training model you want to select as per your comfort. You are free to choose any option. So basically these guidelines what I am providing here, it's online training guidelines. Like you must be having a good Wi-Fi connections for good audio and visual quality, so that the training quality can be good. You can likewise I'm delivering the webinar now to online, so I am audible to you clearly. You can see my PDF files, my presentation very clear. So this is what the objective of the online training. Online training becomes very good when you have a good connection, good speed. Correct? So this is the guidelines. Okay, now I'm coming to my profile. My name is Ritesh Solanki, and it's a great pleasure to take you on board and giving you guidance about this world-class and global training that TechVidya is offering to you. Okay. About my profile, let's talk about my profile. I'm having 12 plus years of consolidated experience into multi-dimensional fields, into accounting, finance, SAP and logistics. Okay, so these are all the companies where I have worked. I worked mostly as a corporate trainer. I worked in the consulting areas as a FICO consultant also in the companies. In past companies, I started my career as an end user in SAP. In the logistics and financial areas I have worked on. Right. So, and not only these trainings which I have given, not only in India, domestically, I have given this training outside India also. There are many clients outside India, like in UAE, in United Arab Emirates, in Dubai. Many clients I have given the trainings on SAP FICO. Okay, so my exposure is very vast. I have international approach as well as the domestic approach. Now certifications, we were talking about how certifications look like. Whenever you sit in an exam, suppose you complete your training from TechVidya, from the organization you are completing the training. Now what will happen? The next level, you will be sitting in an online exam. When you pass that online exam, you will be offered this certification. These are digital badges. You call it as a digital badges. Digital badge means these badges can be tracked on Google. You are a licensed professional for SAP. SAP is a very big concern, very big company. So while doing this certification, when we are talking about this certification, you become a globally acclaimed professional. You are a licensed professional. So for that, you have to prepare for the exam. We are preparing you for the exam. We are ensure you that you should qualify the exam and you will get the certification. So the major advantage of the certifications, I will tell you one thing. If there are 100 participants who are doing training in SAP, and there are very rare people who are doing certification, let's say the ratio is 1:99. 1:99 means one person is doing certification and 99 are without certification. So here you will stand apart. You will stand apart from the rest of the peoples when you are certified. This is a very obvious thing. Correct? If you are certified, you will be getting noticed. Companies are hiring you on priority basis because they can bill more. Bill more in the sense, suppose they are putting you on some project with some other company, they can demand more money for them because they are giving a certified professional to them. Understood my point, what I'm trying to say? So this is the difference between a non-certified and a certified professional. Now this is my technical skills. We are talking about technical skills like in SAP FI. This is my key strength here, my main focus area. Then SAP CO controlling is there. SAP S4 HANA we have just discussed about. Then ECC also we have discussed about. These are some SAP MM material management. There are a lot of material, modules in SAP. Not only financial accounting, we have sales and distribution, we have material management, human resource management, supply chain management, logistics management. Every module is there available in SAP. But which module you have to select? The module which is matching your educational qualification, which is matching your domain experience. So you have to select accordingly. So mostly, as I hope, the people from who are currently in this webinar, who is taking this webinar, probably they are from BCom graduate, MCom graduate, or maybe MBA finance, or some people's working in accounting domain. They can go for FICO module. This is the perfect module for them. Okay. By qualification, I have MBA. I'm an MBA finance full-time graduate. Okay. Then I have done MCom and BCom as my graduate programs. So these are all my qualifications. Okay. Coming to the this agenda, what we are talking about. The agenda means what we are going to cover. SAP Finance and Controlling FICO. This is what we are calling it as a finance and control. This is the content. This is the agenda of the training. When you are joining a training for 3 months or 2 months or fast track, whatever the training you want, you can join as per your requirement. First, we will be discussing what is ERP. As I already told you, what is SAP, FICO overview, finance and controlling overview, enterprise structure, what is enterprise structure, what is global setting, general ledger, how we will be seeing a demo here, how we are going to create a general ledger into the system. Okay, then accounts payables, account and receivables. Payables means vendors from which we are purchasing raw material. That is called accounts payable. Accounts payable is a liability. If anybody knows about balance sheet, accounts payable is always shown in the balance sheet side, on the liability side. When you talk about receivable, it is always shown on the asset sides of balance sheet. Then we have month-end, year-end closing procedures. As I already told you, there are some month-end and year-end procedures where you have to perform, where you have to do some activities. What are the month-end, year-end activities? It may be like depreciation running, foreign exchange valuation, many activities are there. Okay. Then we have some FI tables. Now what is FI tables? All the data, whatever the SAP we are talking about, there are some FI tables in which the data is getting situated. Then we have asset accounting, taxes, GST, TDS, all the things we are going to cover. Then FI integration with modules. As I already told you, that finance is highly integrated. I told you in accounts payable it's a liability, and receivable it's an asset. So it is integrating with AP and AR. Controlling, we are having an overview part in this training. What is controlling? Actually, the major difference between finance and controlling is finance is legally very important, because here in finance you need to showcase your balance sheet and profit and loss. But in controlling, what is there? Controlling is like measurement of the cost component, where the cost is getting involved, how to track the cost. Okay, as per the planned budget, you have to plan your resources accordingly. You should not exceed the budget. Whatever the budget is given to you, you have to go into that budget. I hope many of you peoples might be knowing or not that ERP, what is ERP component? What is ERP? ERP is enterprise resource planning. Enterprise resource planning means enterprise is a organization. Resource means to run any organization, we require manpower, material, money, and machinery. Without these four components, you cannot run any organization. To manage all these components, we need a planning. This is the planning. We need planning for these resources. So how this planning will come? This planning will come when we can have an ERP system. And what is SAP? Why you people have joined SAP? Because SAP is an ERP. It's an ERP like a Tally. Tally is a very small software as comparison to SAP. But Tally is also ERP. Microsoft is also having their ERP. Oracle is also having their ERP. So main objective of having an ERP system is to utilize these resources in a better way, to make the better utilization of these resources and avoid unnecessary wastage. You don't want to make the wastage, right? If I'm having a manpower, I want to utilize the manpower in a best manner. I want to utilize the material. I don't want a wastage of the material. So this is why I need an ERP system. So similarly, for managing all these resources, we have financial accounting module, human resource module, production planning module, sales and distribution module for managing all these areas. Coming to here, now what is the flow, the process flow? You need to understand, if you are going to study in ERP, you should understand the process flow. Why we are using ERP? See, in any organization, take for an example, you are producing something, you are doing some production. For that production, what is required? Material. How the material will come? It will come through the vendor. And to vendor, you are creating a purchase order. And through purchase order, we are receiving the raw material. When we receive the raw material here, then this raw material comes here where it is consumed. This is consumed. Consumption. Why consumption? Because you want to produce a finished good here in the production department. And why we are producing finished goods? Because we need to sell this finished product to the customer. We need to issue this product to the customer for sales. So this is how AR/AP is getting integrated. Because as I told you, payables is a liability and receivable is an asset. This diagram will be easily making you clear that why this finance is integrated with AP and integrated with AR. You see here procurement. This is purchase. You are purchasing a raw material, right, from a vendor. What will happen? Sourcing is done from a vendor, goods is received from vendor. This is a business activity. Here, finance department will record an entry over here from the procurement department because you are purchasing here. Then we are coming to the production department. Production department means the material you got here, you are utilizing this material here for the finished goods. So there an accounting entry is getting generated. After this production, what will happen? You are going to the sales and distribution here. In sales and distribution, you are selling to the customer. So here the money is going out, and here this money is coming in. I hope you understand here. Here the money is going out to the vendor, and here the money is coming in from the customer. These are the some ERP products we are talking about in the market. ERP products in the market, like SAP, Oracle, Microsoft, other ERPs are there. Many ERPs are available in the market, right? SAP is the number one ERP because it can be used by many companies which are Fortune Global 500 companies. They are using SAP system. They are very keen because their sales is big, their profit is big. That's why they are going for SAP. What SAP stands for? SAP full form is System Application and Products in Data Processing. Okay, and it was founded in 1972 by 5 former IBM employees in Germany. It is a product of Germany. Back in 1972, it was invented. SAP is having a great network worldwide. Great network means, what do you mean by great network? Channel partners. They are having channel partners like TCS, Infosys, SCL. These are all channel partners for SAP system. They have the distributors. The clients are purchasing this software from these channel partners. Then all these partners are divided into groups like SAP Implementation Service Provider and Application Support Provider. So it is having a great network. Over the years since 1972, SAP has came with different versions. From 1972, then 1980, then 1992. Okay, this is all versions they came. 2006 they came with ECC, and SAP S/4HANA they came in 2015. So these are all the versions of the SAP system. Coming to the functional modules here. Functional modules, I already told you, the peoples like you who are having educational qualifications and domain experience, they can go financial accounting, controlling. People from costing area, okay, they can go for controlling. Sales and distribution, people from sales, they can go for sales distribution. Material management, production planning, human resource, supply chain management, they can go for this functional module. Technical modules are those modules which require coding and programming language. Without that coding and programming language, you cannot go for this technical. This is the difference between the functional and this is the technical. SAP Industry Solutions. These are all industries, various type of industries which you are seeing here, which SAP is capable of providing the solution. SAP is capable to provide all the solutions here. Whatever the industry you are talking about, railway, media, healthcare, chemicals, banking, automotive, oil and gas, whatever the industry, SAP can provide the solution for all type of industry. This is the Fortune Global 500 corporations which are using this product. This is the Fortune Global 500 companies which are having very big turnover, maybe annually more than 500 crores, 1000 crores. They are having the turnover. So that's why they are using the SAP system over here. Okay. Coming to here now, what we are going to see, different types of SAP projects. Now, what are the projects? Now, see, I will like to take the attention from you, from the participants who are in the webinar here. Now, please understand what is your scope. for this training which you are going to do? What is your scope? Your scope is very, very simple and also big also. Why? Suppose when you complete this training, now what will happen in the next level? The IT companies will be recruiting you. Why they are recruiting you? Because you are an SAP professional, and those companies, they are working for their customers who wants SAP implementation on their location, on their site. So what you will do? You will be recruited by these IT companies, and they will put you at the client's location where implementation is going on. So you can be the part of the implementation, you can be part of the rollout, you can be part of the upgradation project, you can be the part of the support project, you can be the part of the advisory and audit. These are various type of projects which you can do on site when you are located at a particular company. Understood this one? Later on we will have any questions, any queries. If you are having in between, you can write on your piece of paper so that you can remind it later on, and we can discuss about it when we are having the question and answer session. Okay, now talking about the system landscape. System landscape means when you do SAP implementation, we have this system landscape. This is the system landscape. We have first 3 type of systems. We have development system, we have quality system, we have production system. In development system, what will happen? We are customizing everything. What A to Z, whatever you want to customize, you can customize in this client, in this system. Then we have the quality client. Quality client, what we are doing? We are doing some testing activities. Some testing activities we have to do in quality client. Then we have production client. In production client, what we do? Production client is the live system where you are making the data entry, where you are doing the day-to-day transaction in the system entry. The systems which you are doing entries, that is a production system. So basically these are 3 type of systems we are talking about. Coming to the enterprise structure. Now, what is enterprise structure? We are talking about enterprise structure. What is enterprise structure? We have a company, let's say I'm talking about financial accounting. मैं फाइनेंशियल अकाउंटिंग के बारे में बात कर रहा हूँ. तो सबसे पहले the first thing we need to create a company. What is company? As per Companies Act 1956, we need to create a group company. This is a group. Let's say Tata. Tata is a group, right? Now what will happen? This Tata is a group, but below this Tata we have 3 different company codes. In SAP we call them as a company code. Company code means sister concerns. Sister concerns, branches, subsidiaries, these are called company code in SAP. So as much as you can create 100 company codes in under this company, 100 company codes, 100 branches, 100 subsidiaries under this company you can create. This is the provision in SAP system. Okay, why we need a company code? Company code, see, Tata is a multinational company. Now Tata head office may be in India, but Tata can be having offices throughout the country in Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, Chennai. But apart from this national, they can have their company codes internationally also. They can have the company code in US also. They can have company code in UK also. They can have in various areas. So that's why we need to create company code in the system. When we will be doing a practical, this activity I will be showing you in enterprise structure that why we need to create this company code. We will be seeing an example. That will be basically it will be a live class, we can say, that how we are going to create a company code in the system. Now this is the project. Project means suppose any IT company is looking you and they are selecting you, recruiting you. Now let's imagine that you are into the project now. Then how you will start? These are the different phases of the project. These are the different phases of the project. Like project preparation is there, business blueprint is there, realization phase is there, final preparation, go live and support. What you will do in project preparation? A team is prepared. How much team should be there? In an implementation project, suppose let's say I'm talking about financial accounting. There will be a team of Fico consultant like you. You are supposed to become Fico consultant. So like you, there will be a team of 5%, 7%, 10%. Similarly, in the other modules also, like sales management, sales, marketing, other team members will be. That is called project preparation. Here you are deciding the procedure, project planning, project cutover date. Okay, how much time you will be requiring to complete this project. Everything is decided here. Okay, business blueprint. It's a master process in the implementation. Business blueprint. What is business blueprint? Business blueprint means you are implementing SAP at client's location. At client's location, when you are implementing SAP, why you are implementing SAP? The first question is that because you want to upgrade their process. You want to improve their process. So how this process will improve? When you will understand their business process. And that business process, you have to map and create in SAP system. And for that, we need to take their business blueprint. How they are doing their business, how they are doing their postings, how they are doing their process in sales, marketing, finance. All the process you need to understand. And that process you need to put in SAP. In SAP system. This is very important area. Then we are coming to the realization phase. In realization phase, what is happening? We are doing testing activity over here, integration testing, unit testing, baseline configuration, everything we are doing. Final preparation means you have to train the staff, train the employees, train everybody who is going to be, in that implementation. Because see, our work as a consultant, what is the work? Our work is to implement SAP, install SAP, commission SAP there. That's all. Installation and commission, we can say. But who are the end users? The end users are who are going to use this SAP system. So it's a part of your responsibility. It's a part of your duty that you have to train these peoples into that SAP system. Okay. Then coming to the go live and support. In go live and support, what will happen? In go live support, you are going to, when the system is running, okay, when the end users may face some problem. In that point of time, you are supporting them. You do support for them that, sir, somebody will be telling to you, sir, we are facing this problem and we are not able to rectify it. So you will be giving them support to resolve that particular problem in the system. This is the go live and support. So these are all phases we are talking about. This is all phases. As I already discussed you, like after completion of the training, you will be working as a junior consultant, you will be working then associate consultant, then you are coming to be as a senior consultant, team leader and the project. Slowly, when you will be growing with SAP, investing years of SAP, you will be getting these positions later. So the software is very good, it's very challenging, very great hard work is required to understand it specifically. Then it will really it's a very rewarding career, basically. As I told you that after the training we can have different areas to get work. As a functional consultant you can work, as a support consultant you can work here, as a technical consultant you can work, as an end user also you can work in this area. So these are all areas which are going to work. Okay, now eligibility, as I already discussed, it will be more understandable when you see this diagram. MBAs from finance, marketing, human resource, they all go for as per their module selection in SAP. If they are from finance, they can go for finance and controlling. If they are graduates, BCom, BSc, BCA, BBA, they can go for finance and controlling. NCOMs can go. Working professionals who are working professional in accounts, finance, they can go for finance and controlling. Who are working in HR, they can go for SAP HR module. Those working in logistics, they can go for SAP logistics. Those working for production, they can go for production planning. So whatever the area, your selection of the module basically depends on your area of education, area of your knowledge. Okay, the education which you have taken, qualification, the paper qualification which you have taken, that you have to attain. So as I discussed with you, these are implementation companies. These are various implementation companies like EY, Deloitte, IBM, HCL, Infosys, Tech Mahindra, HP, TCS, CSC, L&T. These all companies, they are doing the implementation. They are recruiting you. Basically, when you complete this training, you will get chance to work with them. Because they, many customers who want implementation, they are coming directly to them. And when these peoples are having peoples like you who are getting trained in SAP, who knows SAP software, then they can go into that particular software and particular company also. So now, guys, we will be having one now practical side we are moving to. Whenever you are going to join this training, you will be getting this software, as I told you, for your internal practice at home, 24/7. You can work on your system. The systems will be given by us where you can practice. So it will getting installed in your system. You can log on and you can start working. Right? This is the main thing. So I will be taking you now to the practical side. So before I can take on the practical, again I will be asking in between, like anybody if having questions, you before starting the practical, then please can ask me one by one, so that we can start the practical session. Anybody is having question, please ask one by one, so that we can proceed for the practical. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. I'm saying anybody is having questions, you please ask me regarding
No,
the
sir.
demo which I have given now, the theoretical demo. So please ask me without hesitation, because questions are very, very important. If you don't put up questions, it means
No, sir.
I will be definitely expecting from you. Ola, Akshay, Sahu, Madhav, Mukesh, Ashwini Kumar.
Hello, Ritesh. This is Ashwini this side.
Yeah, Ashwini, please tell me. Welcome.
Yeah, just wanted to clarify. So, I am a working professional and I am a operations manager. Yes, I'm working for US market. So, yes,
Okay.
yeah. So, I am handling a team of around 25 people for record to report accounting. So, just wanted to know how this SAP will help me in accelerate my career. And frankly speaking, my initial, if I talk about 2007, 2008 and 9, I worked for the US client, media client, and I went overseas for that. They already hired. I worked in Infosys, so they already hired. Client said they hired these SAP consultants over there. So I went for 2 months training over there. That is very, I think, 10, 15 years old story. So I went for 2 months over there and I learned over there cash application module over there. And then I came back, and that is the initial part of my career. And then I trained to the team. So just wanted to understand, being a manager now, if I learn this course, how it can be accelerated. Will they will treat me as a SAP fresher, or my current operation managing this accounting along with this SAP will be going to give me value addition?
That's a very, very good question, that Ashwani. And for others also, I am requesting, please pay attention. This is a very, very good question. See, Ashwani, as I came to know with your background, you are an operations manager as of now, right?
Yes, yes.
And you have a prior exposure to SAP also.
Yeah, it's very, very means 15 years back. Yeah, almost
15 years
15
back.
years
Okay,
back. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
See, now the thing is that the main thing is, see, in every organization today, we are having this SAP software. There is no, you will find 9 in 10 organizations SAP is running, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it is very, very important for everybody now. It has become a very foundation for every person to learn SAP, because otherwise the scope is not there to work. The thing is that
Mm-hmm.
now, when I talk about your position, you are already on a managerial position. Now there are two questions now here. To do the SAP training, the two questions are arising, what I am seeing. The first is, if it is your company or organization needs that they are demanding from you, that okay, Ashwani, please try to upgrade towards SAP, and which is very, very important for our operations, then you should
Mm-hmm.
definitely learn that SAP. That is very, very
Okay.
important. This
Okay.
is the scenario number one.
Mm-hmm.
Scenario number two, now suppose if you are switching over to this field in SAP, you will be like treated as a fresher only.
Okay.
You, when you will learning this SAP, you are
Mm-hmm.
starting from scratch to end, from the beginning to end. That means you will be a consultant, because you know everything, how to customize the SAP system, the customer's SAP system.
Okay.
So but when you enter in SAP,
Mm-hmm.
it will be basically as a starting point for you. But yes, what will happen in SAP, experience will be as a fresher. But if you have domain experience in accounts and finance, that is an added advantage for you.
Okay.
So record to report, this is a very, very hot topic, and the demand which is ongoing in the industry, that
Mm-hmm.
record to report, if you are doing, and plus if you go for SAP training, then it makes
Mm-hmm.
very, very great sense in this regard.
Okay.
right? So I hope
Yeah,
I have answered your question. Anything
yeah,
more?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you answered because I was thinking, okay, yes, it will give me a value addition, but I was thinking in terms of, okay, if I'm switching over it, I maybe they will, of course, they will consider me as a SAP consultant fresher, but I was thinking because of that the pay scale on I am currently, maybe I am thinking if they are recruiting me as a SAP consultant, I am thinking that maybe they will offer me a less package or kind of thing. So I was thinking in those ground, okay, if I'm
Mhm.
switching over, so what currently I'm withdrawing, or maybe it should not be the case when I'm starting career over as a SAP consultant. Okay, you are getting
Mhm.
this much, or no, now you are
Correct,
a
correct,
SAP consultant, you will be getting this much of amount. So I'm
correct,
thinking
correct,
in
correct.
monetary terms. It will
Mhm.
be, it should not be the less what I'm getting currently. So I'm thinking in that.
See, Ashwani, it's all like it's a by chance means all it depends. Sometimes when
Mm-hmm.
you are a fresher, also, as I already told you, one more important thing that our organization are authorized training partner. So
Mm-hmm.
if you go this training plus global training, global certification program, it will
Mm-hmm.
put you in a different bucket.
Okay.
Why I'm saying it will put you in different bucket means you will be different from rest of the peoples. Why? Because here you are an operation manager, you have some maybe 12 years of industry experience, plus you are an
Mm-hmm.
SAP certified also. So
Mm-hmm. Okay.
here you will be getting certified. As in the very starting point of webinar, I've already discussed one thing, that see, in our India basically the competition is very tough,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
right? What will happen? Everybody does SAP, that is okay, everybody is doing SAP, but when it comes to the ratio of certified peoples,
Okay.
in 100 you will find almost a 2-3% of people who are certified. And this is very very important. I will tell you one thing, there is a simple fresher who has done SAP, and
Mm-hmm.
there is a simple fresher who has done SAP plus he is an SAP certified. Makes a lot of sense here.
Okay.
Makes a lot of sense because I discussed with you the implementation partners for SAP like TCS, Infosys,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
to which clients they are working. Their customers, uh, they are requiring certified professional to work on their project.
Okay.
सो व्हाट विल हैपन, उनको ये एडवांटेज है ना, ये एडवांटेज
Mm-hmm.
है कि अगर वो आपको एज अ सर्टिफाइड प्रोफेशनल, मान लो आप लोग को टीसीएस ने हायर किया, इफ टीसीएस हायर्स यू एंड
Mm-hmm.
पुट एट देयर कस्टमर साइट, so TCS will be charging more from them. They
Yes.
think
Yes.
they can do
Yes.
more for them
Yes. Yes.
because they are supplying certified resource. So this is what global certification is also very very important. People are not taking it seriously, but it's very serious.
Okay.
Slide
Okay.
only visual.
Yeah. Got it, Sir Ritesh. Thank you. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
okay, okay. Now, there was a question which was put it by uh, Mukesh. Mukesh is there?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Mukesh, you are asking about versions, right?
Yeah, sir.
SAP, see, SAP versions, when you are talking about, SAP versions, as of now, which is going on, importantly, the version which is going on, this ECC 6.0 and SAP S4HANA. S4HANA is the latest version and ECC is a prior version which they are using. But again, now the question which is coming here, might all of you might be thinking, sir, whether we can go for a latest version or older version. I will advise one thing. People who are not from SAP background, they don't know prior about SAP, they have to go for ECC. People who are already they have done ECC previous version, they can upgrade to SAP S4HANA. Okay, or it's not like that it is an older version or this is the newer version. Not like that. Both the version are equally important in current scenario. Because if nobody understand ECC, he cannot understand S4HANA. Am I right or not? If nobody is understanding the previous version, how he will be going to understand the current version? That is very, very important. So ECC and S4HANA, these are equally demanded and equally used by the many companies in the current scenario. Correct? Mukesh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Mukesh, this is the question, and anybody else, so that we can start some practical session here. Okay. Here Akshay, computer science student. Okay. See, as I already told you, I have given you one diagram here. If you see this diagram, graduates can go. Graduates BSc. If you are a BSc from a computer science, no problem, you can go for the course.
Sir, I am BTech Computer Science.
You are BTech Computer Science.
Yes.
Who is okay, BTech, this one, you are Akshay. Akshay, you are saying that you are a BTech Computer Science, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you are BTech Computer Science, then you should go for, since you are in Bachelor in Technology, so you should go for a different module. I will advise you to go for some like a production planning or material management module into the SAP. That is
Okay,
my
sir.
suggestion. But if you was, I was thinking, if you were simply a BSc Computer Science graduate, so definitely I would have recommended you to for going FICO. But since you are a BTech is a big thing. Okay, so BTech, you can go for material management or production planning.
Okay, sir.
Right? Anyways,
Yes, sir.
you can go for to this practical demo also, and try to understand that how the things are going to happen in SAP system. You will get more idea. You will analyze your comfort zone, that how you can use the system, how you can work in the system. You will get an idea. Okay, so anyone more? Mukesh, I've answered. Mukesh and Akshay. Vijay, Sahu, Kola, Kauthekar, and Vivek. Any questions from your side, so that we can start practical?
Hello, sir. I'm Mohammed Saad.
Okay.
So, for I'm an MBA student doing the dual specialization, especially in the finance. This is a good opportunity, right? If I want to do career in the SAP means.
So dual specialization means you are doing dual specialization currently?
Yeah, because by seeing the situations, because opportunity is less, right? Because we are pursuing the online studies. Offline is not
dual
there.
Specialization, which area you have done dual specialization?
Marketing and finance.
Marketing. That definitely. I also, I will tell you one thing. Back in 2003, when I did my MBA, I have done specialization in marketing and finance also. So it's a very good opportunity for you. You can go for, undoubtedly, finance. You can make your major this thing, and this thing you can go for the finance module, finance and controlling module.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we will be starting the this thing, the practical aspect here. I hope you are seeing my screen, all of you. Akshay has joined. Akshay? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Akshay and Mukesh has joined. Okay, fine. So we are going to start. Now, see what actually we are going to have. We discussed in the demo here. This is the webinar practical scenarios we are talking about here. Now, what practical we are going to see? Here we will create an enterprise structure. how the enterprise structure is going to be created in the SAP systems for financial accounting. What are the global settings we are going to do? Like creation of your currency, creating your financial year, that is global setting. What is the GL master? How we need to create a GL master? End to end, I will be showing you the first customization, how the document is posted and how the reporting is getting extracted. Okay, this webinar, another 1 hour or 45 minutes, you can just feel that you are taking a live class. Just assume that you are taking your first class, that how the things are going to be created in SAP system. Okay, so here we are going to start now. This is the software. Okay, the first time when you are going to get your system installed, you will be getting this way. From here you can log in. This will be the icon here. Here you can log in, and this is the okay. Now this is the interface you are getting. This is the software basically looks like, and this area which you are seeing here, this is called an end user area. End user area means here only the data entry is happening. Let's say for accounting, if you are going here in accounting, you open this. Like if I want to do some GL posting, you go in financial accounting here. This is the general ledger, document entry, and suppose I'm going to post a document FB50. So here I can post the document. Okay, let's say for example here I am going to, in which company code. Now I am going to teach you everything, how the company code is created and everything I'm going to teach you. But see, let's say an end user, how end user work. So end user, what does actually, either he is directly coming here through this menu path, or simply he is entering the transaction code here, FB50. This is the transaction bar where you are giving the transaction code. So FB50 means I have to enter a GL account. So if I press enter here, and this is all company code. Now how this company code is going to create, I will be showing you later on. First I am showing you how to post a document. So here I am going to, suppose I want to post a document in my company code. Click the company code here, and I am giving the company code. Suppose this is my company code. I click OK. So see, this has been updated here. Now today's date, let's say. I'm taking today's date. Now let's say everybody is there. So can I ask somebody from all of you that what transaction we can create? Means I want to make a GL posting. Can anybody tell me what kind of transaction posting we can make? Any GL posting related to cash or bank? Can anybody tell me?
Maybe we can start with that capital.
Okay, cash received. Okay, cash received I got from Madhav. Okay, Madhav. So can you tell me what will be the entry for the cash received?
Cash account debit to capital account.
Cash account debit to capital account. Okay, or let's say bank account, for example, I'm going to take, because we need to create one GL. Okay, so here in this item, let's say this cash account is there. Here we are having cash. Just hold on, we are taking some another company.
Sir, can you increase your brightness, your computer?
Brightness, I am having full brightness here. See, is on full brightness.
Okay.
So I am going to create one posting here. So cash here I am taking. This is the cash GL here. Okay, this is cash GL, and here in the area B and C, I want to debit it or credit it. So we will be debiting. And suppose amount, for example, I am taking 12,000. And here in the next line item, here I want bank, suppose cash withdrawal from bank, we can say. So here we can give bank. This is the bank. This all GL, no? Going to explain and how this GL, because here we are doing an end user work simply, not a consultant. Consultant work I will be showing you after this entry. So this is end user work we are doing. So I'm taking ICICI Bank here, and here this is the credit. I'm going to say put credit, and see here this indicator will be showing balance not yet determined, because it is asking a credit line item also, credit balance also. So this credit balance we need to give here 12,000.
Excuse me, sir. What do you mean by GL account?
General ledger account.
But you are putting a cash deposit entry is receipt base.
Sorry, come again.
One entry posting a cash deposit. I think receipt base entry. So what are you putting a GL account?
No, I didn't understand what you are trying to say.
Why are putting a GL account? Specify account given also.
Even also where?
Receipts voucher.
No. Here GL account, I'm simple entry I'm showing to you how to create a GL posting.
Okay. I understand.
So
Voucher
usually have.
is also, there is a separate, having a separate section also. Here I'm just showing.
Yeah, Ritesh, your voice break.
This is breaking.
Yeah, some.
Maybe I think maybe at your end is coming, but I think Sashi, the Ashwini, are you able to hear my voice, Ashwini?
Yes, I am able to listen you. Yeah.
Okay.
All fine.
So yeah, maybe if somebody's are not able to understand me, like maybe from their end some internet issue is there. But collectively, if not, somebody is not able to listen me, that means they are having some kind of maybe internet issue or kind of a thing. Okay. So here I am doing a simple entry here. A simple entry means a demo entry I am showing to you. Voucher which you are going to discuss about, we have a different chapter on that, where we are putting that petty cash and everything on the daily basis. We have a different area for that.
Okay.
But here, cash account debit to bank account, making a simple entry, how to post it. So if I press enter here, what will happen? It will be balance equal to 0. This total debit balance and total credit balance is coming here. So if you go here and simulate, this is the simulate means this is the preview of the entry which you have done, how the entries will look alike. If you simulate here, you will be getting this entry. See, cash in hand, ICICI Bank cash account bit to bank account. This is the account number which you are getting. This is the account number, PL number. These are posting keys. In SAP, debit means 40 and 50 means credit. This is I am going to explain you from the implementation level. So I am going to start from here. Okay, now the entry which I have created, I want to see that posting. How to see that posting now? How to see this posting? Just go to the payable. So we have to go in general ledger, document here. This is document. Open this document and this is called reporting now. Report. Whatever you have created in SAP, how you want to see that. So this is what I am talking about, FB03. If you go in FB03, you can see the document displayed. If you press enter here, this is the document which has been created. This is the document which has been created. Cash in hand to ICICI Bank. Understood this one? Everybody?
Yes. Yes, sir.
I don't know from which background this noise is coming. Try to mute yourself if you are experiencing any background noise. At the time of question, you can unmute yourself. No problem. Okay, so now I am going to the implementation. Now implementation. I am in implementation level. I'm explaining you one thing. Just hold on. Now first thing what I am going to create is creation of company. I'm showing you how to create a company, creation of company in SAP. Okay, so how a company is created. Now this is what implementation we are talking about. Mukesh, if you are able to hear me, this is what implementation activity we are going to do. This is the implementation process. This is implementation process. Step number 1. Creation of company in SAP. So how to create the first it is the transaction bar. You have to type SRO. Put this reference IMG. open this enterprise structure. Go to this definition, go to financial accounting. Then define company. You see here, see, whatever implementation we are doing now, we are customizing the system. We are configuring the system from the scratch. This is called implementation. That's why it is given here display IMG, implementation guide. This is a menu path. What's the menu path? We came first with SPRO. If I say menu path, suppose we call it as a menu path. Let's say, what is the menu path? First we have gone to easy access. Then we have came to the SPRO. Then we have came to IMG. Then financial accounting, enterprise structure. Define company. Enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, define company. So enterprise structure, after that financial accounting. This is financial accounting. Then define company. So what is this now? This is the menu path. This is the menu path through which we have came to this section. Another way to go to this area is a transaction code. Transaction code. What is transaction code? What is this transaction code? This transaction code is this where you are putting here. This is the transaction code. Just hold on. Give me 1 minute, please. Okay.
Hello,
Fine.
Vijay.
Yeah. Hello.
सर विजय आप 1 मिनट अपना माइक ऑफ कर लेंगे?
माइक ऑफ कर दूं मैं अपना?
नो मैम, नो सर, आपको नहीं कह रही थी, मैं विजय को कह रही थी.
ओके ओके ओके. Okay, is it okay, Sakshi, or?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
You can continue.
Okay. And now we are just moving. See, now I was talking about the transaction code. Now, transaction code, what is transaction code? This is the transaction code, OX15. If you put this OX15 here, this is OX15. If I go back again outside, if I put OX15 here, the transaction code which I'm talking about, this is transaction code OX15. It can be, this process can be gained by this menu path as well. This is the menu path also, and this is the transaction code also for this step to be created. So if I give OX15 here, I can create the company here. Let's say we'll click on new entries here. This is the new entry section. And suppose I want to create a company here. What company I can create? Suppose, let's say I want to create Reliance, or let's say Airlines Limited, Kingfisher Airlines. Maybe this company I'm going to create, and here I can give the address, whatever the address. Now you all people has to assume and imagine that you are doing this implementation at some customer location. Just imagine that you are recruited by an IT company. Maybe TCS have recruited you. Now you are working on their payroll, but you are working for their customer who wants SAP implement. Now you are doing their customization. Okay, what you will do here? PO box, city, New Delhi, whatever the place is, you have to take everything in this regard. So coming to the now country where this project is implemented, it is implemented in country India. So I will be selecting India here. This is India. Language is English. This is the English language. I'm selecting this one. Currency, you know which currency we will take? Which currency we will take? Hello?
Indian.
We are taking INR. So after completing all the details, this is your company KAL, Kingfisher Airlines, or we can take it as a KALL, Airlines Limited, and just save it here. So you will be getting a prompt for customizing request. You have to confirm it, click OK, and your data has been saved. Here we have created the company. This is how we are going to create a company. So your company is listed here. So this is how I hope you are able to understand now that doing this step number 1, which we have done now, this is the step number 1. This, you have created a company, then this is the way. Through menu path also you can go, through transaction code also. What is the menu path? This menu path, easy access, we already gone. This is the easy access. Then we have given as PRO. Then what we have clicked, we have gone to IMG, click on IMG. Then we have gone to enterprise structure. You open this enterprise structure. Then after that, after enterprise structure, you have to go after enterprise structure, we need to go definition. After that definition, financial accounting and define. This is the menu. This is the menu path. This is the transaction. this is how we do. So the first step, we have created company. Now second step, step number 2, what we are going to do is step number 2, we are going to creation of company code. Now what is the company code? I already told you, company code is nothing but a sister concern or a branch or a subsidiary you want to create. Now it's not necessary that, see, Kingfisher Airlines is a big company. Now it can have their businesses all across the country. Okay, they have the flights from Bangalore, Chennai, Calcutta, Mumbai, Delhi, from everywhere. So you need to create the branch, the subsidiaries, the sister concerns for that. Now we are going to create a company code. Creation of company code. So if I go financial accounting, we are going to edit, copy, delete, check company code. This is the step. This is the step we are going to do. So here we can say the step which we are having is edit, copy, delete, check company code. Okay, so this is the step we are going to do. Now what is the menu path here? I already told you the menu path will be the same up to here. If you see, up to the definition, after the definition, define company, after financial accounting, we are coming to this. This is the menu. I think you are able to understand, all of you, how the process is going on. This is the menu path. Easy access, SPRO, IMG, enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, edit, copy, delete, check company code. This is the and transaction code we are having. OX02. The transaction starting from O, that is a transaction code, OX02. So OX02 is a transaction code. All of you are able to understand?
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
Yes.
You understood how to use
Yes, sir.
you understood how to use the transaction code as well. So here I am going to create one company code. Double click on edit company code data. Click on new entries. Whenever you are creating a new data, always click on new entries. Okay, always you have to click on new entries. Now company code, as you know from the company code, no, it's a numeric, it's a coding we have to give. Let's say for a branch in Delhi, let's say I'm going to create a company code. So I can give the company code like, suppose Kingfisher Airlines Limited, I can give KA01. is India, currency INR, and language is English. This is how I can create. And just save it. After giving this detail, you just click on the address button. This is the address button. Detail address you have to give. This is all the details address. Then coming to the title. Now title, suppose this is the company, the name we have to give here, Kingfisher. Street, whatever the street where the company is located, house number, postal code, city, New Delhi, country is India, region. PO box, this one, postal code, this one. All this information you have to provide here. All this information you need to give. Okay, and here then we are coming to this. All the information is a real-time information you have to provide over here. This is all real-time information. Then you click on the preview button here. This is the preview button. You see, this is the preview button. So once you will get this customizing request, this is the customizing request which you have to give. This is the confirmation of the data which has been entered into the system. Every time whenever you are going to create something new, this box will be coming. This is the prompt for customizing request. Every time you are getting this particular customization request. Then click it OK. The data has been saved. So if you go back here, again I am going here, edit company code data. You can position your company code KA01. Your company code is created here. Understood? This is how we are going to do. Now, our next step, we have created the company and we have created the company code. Now, what is the next step here? The step number 3. Step number 3, which is coming here, is assign company code to company. This is the step number 3. Now, see, whatever you created a company here, you created a company code here. Now, who knows this company code belongs to this company? Who knows? Your company is this one, KA0, KAL. This is your company. And here company code you have created KA01. Who knows this company belongs to this this company code belongs to this company. Now you need to connect them. Connect in the sense, let's say, we have this one. Let's say one more thing. We need to connect this company code, this company to this company. Now, how you will do that? How you will connect this? You will connect this one by going to this one, enterprise structure, same assignment, and assign company code to company. This is the menu part. How the menu part will be coming? The same way. This menu path is always this way. Always this menu path is coming this way only. Easy access, IMG, enterprise structure. Then after enterprise structure, we are coming to the assignment. Which is assignment and financial accounting. And financial accounting, assign company code to company. Right, this is the menu. And transaction code OX16. OX16 is the transaction. Now I think all of you, I have already given 3 samples. This is how you have to work here. This is how you are going to work in the system. For every master data which is created, it is created by this way, either menu path or transaction code. That you must be knowing. So if you go here, now assign, you have to click on this block here, assign company code to company. And position. Now what is your company code? PA0. Not PA01, PA0. So here, this is your company code. This is your company code here. And here it is asking under what company you want to assign it. Okay, so what will happen now? What is the company? My company is KAAA. And I'm pressing enter here and just to save it, that's all. So this is assign company code to company. This has been assigned now. Now how to see this? How we can see this? We can go here in the definition. Go to the IMG structure here. Navigation. And if you control find here, my company code is KA0. this is my company. And if you see, this is the company code here, and if you choose it, you will find the company. This is how we are getting. So if I say this is the diagram which I am getting here. So how we can see in the diagram? We can see in this way. We can see here, this is the company. The company was Kingfisher Airlines, and for this company, we have this company codes connected with this particular company. So as long as we are going to create more and more company codes, they are going to listed below this area. Understood? Is everybody understood now? No answers.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What we are having. Okay, this is all we are going to create like this. We can have this diagrammatic presentation that how the things are going to be created. This is how we are going to assign the company. Now, let's say one example more I am going to take you about financial year. Now we have one more step. We are going to talk about one more step, that is step number 4, financial year. Year variant. Okay, this is the main. Now fiscal year variant, you know, in our this thing. SAP, or we can say in India also, we are using 1st April to 31st March is our variant, correct? 1st April to 31st March. 1st April to 31st March in system we are having different global settings. Then we are coming to ledgers, fiscal year and posting period. Maintain fiscal year variant. Okay, maintain fiscal year variant. Now position, see, in SAP system, you know, everything is available. Fiscal year variant we are talking about, see, V3 is there. V3 is a standard variant. This is April to March. April to March with 4 special periods. This is V3. Why we are using this V3? Because if there is an Indian company code, we are using V3, April to March. Right? But if it is a US company, let's say, for example, A4. If it is a US company, it is using calendar year from January to March. January to December. Understood? If I say this is my this fiscal year variant we can take here, suppose, let's say I'm going to take this one. this is for K4. If I'm using a company which is based in US, if it is a US company, United States, if Kingfisher is established in United States, then I'm using this K4. Calendar January to December, 12 periods, total posting January, February till December 12, and 4 special periods are special periods. Quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4. But if I'm using, suppose, let's say, if I'm using V3, because I know my one company code is in Delhi, I will use this one. Am I correct or not? I will be using this one. If my company code belongs to Delhi, I will be using this variant. It's V3 variant, and I'm using K4 variant. So this is how we are going to define fiscal year variant. So what we have to do in Blender, so my V3 is already there in SAP, but when we are coming to this next area, assign company code to fiscal year variant. Open this assign company code to fiscal year variant. What we will do, just click on position here, your company code, the company code you have, AA01. I'm putting V3 because I know this V3, this V3 I'm for my Delhi company code. I have not created company code for United States. I have created for Delhi. So I need this V. So V3 simply I have assigned to this company code. Just save it. Okay. So this is how we have concluded this. I hope you have enjoyed this demo. How the demo is going to be happen here. You can understand. This is how we are going to work in SAP system. Now we are having some 10 minutes left out. If anybody is having questions, quickly they can put their questions. Vivek, Vijay, Madhav, Sahu, Mukesh, Akshay, Kola. Sakshi? Sakshi is there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so my demo, this part means webinar is almost over. So I'm requesting to everybody, if they are having questions, you can please ask them. If any questions they can have.
Okay. If you have any question, you can ask with sir. और अगर नहीं है तो आप एक बार बता दीजिए हमें.
Madhav, how we can know that we are entering the correct data? System will tell you if you are entering a wrong data. Suppose I have given you already an example in this Excel sheet here. This, you created a Kingfisher Airlines Limited. If you are, this is your company code and this is your company, Kingfisher. If you are assigning a wrong company code KA02 maybe, which is not created, system will message you. System will message you if the data is wrong. It is better you can, if speak Madhav directly, you can speak out. Madhav, overlap working today. Overlap means what do you mean by overlap? I said you what is overlapping, or whether the data is not correct, system will give you the message. It will not allow you to create. That's it.
Sir, Madhav is saying that his speaker is not working.
Yeah, overlap means on the basis of code. If you are giving the wrong code, it will not accept. Yeah. Ola, Akshay, Mukesh, Vijay, Sahu, Madhav, Vivek Chauhan, no question?
No.
No, sir, it's clear.
No questions. Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed this demo. Sakshi, anything you can brief them about, like about the end of the webinar certification, or you can talk with them, Sakshi, anything?
Yes, sir.
Still 5 minutes.
After the webinar, I will provide everyone the certification of the webinar by mail. So
by mail, you all will be getting the participation certification of this webinar, right? Whatever the things you are going to be understand. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Fine.
So,
Excuse me, you can share a PPT and source of SIP practice any file.
Sorry, come again.
Can you share a practice file?
See, for sharing purpose, you contact with Sakshi, that because that management will be authorized to provide that whatever the sharing things are concerned. So Sakshi will take care of this, whatever the sharing.
Okay.
Sakshi, you can contact with the management.
Yes, sir. I will provide it.
Okay. So,
sir, will there be any again webinar relating to this is today's SAP Fico, right? Will there any webinar related to the SAP MM and other?
That you can from see, you are B.Tech, right? B.Tech you already discussed about
MBA Finance.
You can discuss with Sakshi. She will try to arrange an SAP MM demo.
Okay, sure, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, we have also one more webinar from 5 to 7, SAP MM webinar. So if you want to attend, you have to complete your transaction process for the SAP MM webinar also. And I will provide you all details related to that webinar.
Okay. When will be the...
Who has done B.Tech? Madhav has done B.Tech.
No, sir, I am Akshay.
Akshay, you have done B.Tech, right?
Yes, sir.
So what you can do, there is one more webinar on the line commencing from 5 p.m. Okay. You can participate in that webinar too, so that you can able to relate the difference, the webinar which I have given for finance and the webinar you are going to attend for material management.
Okay, sir.
Okay. But my recommendation and suggestion for you, because you are a B.Tech guy, please go to this MM site.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, then all of you, thanks for onboarding for the webinar, for your patience, for your precious time you have given. We will hope you will be joining very soon. Okay. And anything more else you want to say, the candidates who are there in webinar? Sakshi?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm leaving then. Okay.
Okay, sir. You can end the session.
Okay.
Thank you, all of you. Bye.